the company behind the successful 5 versus 5 tactical first-person shooter game, Valorant, is looking to make a bigger impact in the Southeast Asian region. Now joining us via Zoom for an all-out conversation is Riot Games Philippines Country Director, Mr. Joel Guzman. Sir Joel, good morning. Maraming salamat for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me as well, Andre.
Thank you. Welcome to Sports Desk here on CNN Philippines. So, sir, you guys will be launching an event today. Daming excited. Even our producer, si Ash Mercasio, ano yan, Valorant player talaga. Very excited. So, I believe ito po yung send-off event din dun sa Team Secret, yung Pinoy Valorant team na lalaban sa isang tournament this month. Sir, please tell us more about it.
So that's correct. So the whole VCT Pacific League will pit 10 teams, no? That will the 10 of the best teams across Southeast Asia, Korea, Japan, and South Asia against each other on a global scale, no? And this will determine who will represent the Pacific region on the global stage as we get to Masters and Champions within the year. We've actually seen great runs from the teams in the region at the recent international tournaments. And pretty much, I think from Filipino representation, we have 2 teams. We have Team Secret. We also have RRQ. We have Filipino players as well in their team.
Mm-hmm. As I said nga kanina, Sir, Valorant and Riot Games is really looking to make a bigger presence sa Southeast Asia. And syempre dito po sa Pilipinas. In fact, may mga Filipino agent na nga sa Valorant, si Neon, kung di ako nagkakamali. Pero sir, what other programs are in the pipeline to achieve this, sir?
Sure. So at the end of the day, Riot Games has always been committed to growing the esports scene globally, Andre. And Southeast Asia and the Philippines is no exception. With the launch of the Valorant Champions Tour in the Philippines, we're excited to provide a platform for players in the region to showcase their skills and compete at the highest level. So this is actually just one step of our larger strategy to invest to the Southeast Asian market, to provide opportunities for gamers to connect with one another and experience the thrill of esports. On the other leg, we have hyper-local activities from an offline and online perspective that the Riot Team Philippines is definitely gonna be addressing for the Philippine market. And that's the reason why countries, like Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines has set up our own local Riot Games companies here onshore is to be closer to the player and listen to players' feedback so that anything that they want from an offline and online perspective, we're here to deliver.
Sir, due to the pandemic, nagkaroon ng time na talagang online lang yung mga gaming events. Well, diba, syempre walang face-to-face and puro online. And paano po kayo, how did you adapt to those challenges and how did you guys deal with it na syempre expected naman na naku, mas dadami maglalaro ng online?
That's true. So the pandemic actually has certainly presented some challenges in terms of organizing gaming events and competitions. But on the other end, we've also seen some exciting opportunities arise. As you mentioned, with more people staying at home back then, there's been a huge surge of interest both in gaming and esports. And actually, with pivoting, we've been able to reach more players more than ever through our online events and competitions. Of course, from an offline standpoint, we're also taking the necessary precautions to ensure the safety of our players and staff. Because iba pa rin yung offline, the being there, experiencing the energy. But at the end of the day, we're always constantly adapting to the situation at hand and finding new ways to engage with our community of gamers.
No, really. Kaya saludo din ako sa inyo, Riot Games, as in you were able to still keep the momentum going, keep it going, despite the times that we're in. Sir, we all know na madalas talaga mga lalaki, men, boys, diba, mahilig sa video games, diba? Kadalasan yan eh. But surprisingly, I was just told by our producers, a large portion of Valorant's players are females. Is that correct? Pasok na pasok dahil Women's Month this month.
Yeah, so actually that's true. That the gaming has traditionally been perceived as a male-dominated activity, but we're excited to see more and more women who are getting more involved in gaming esports, and that's true. In fact, almost half of Valorant's user base are female, which is actually a great sign that we're moving towards a more inclusive and a more diverse gaming community now. We believe always in Riot Games that gaming is for everyone, regardless of gender, and we're committed to creating a welcoming and inclusive environment for all players.
Sir, maraming salamat ulit for your time. I wish we had more, but let's not make this once in a lifetime conversation. Let's keep it coming. We'll speak to you again soon.
Yes.
Let's keep in touch, sir. Ha? Thank you so much sa social media naman.
Thank you so
Sir
much,
Joel.
Andre.
Mabuhay kayo. Riot Games Philippines. Maraming salamat ulit sa oras mo. That was Joel Guzman, Country Director of Riot Games Philippines.